Welcome to World Sports News with Ernie. Behind the desk is your co host, Ernie. And on top of the desk is his best friend. Ernie calls him the rubber ducky. The rest of us on Sports News Review call him Felix. Alrighty, Ernie. It's been a week. Well, it's been more than a week since we did the last edition of World Sports News with Ernie. If this is the first time viewing World Sports News with Ernie, a quick explanation. The show is about highlighting sports that Ernie is interested in. Well, Ernie, I guess we can, once again, we can only do four sports due to the lack of the letterboards we have being available to us, and we can't find them at the dollar stores anymore. No, and here in Canada, there's the dollar stores where I checked out. I checked out. That's where I bought these letterboards originally. Then I bought these dry erase boards to make up for it. Okay, so well, the more letterboards I get, Ernie, the more I could just cover more sports. Yeah, I need a board, like a board for each sport. But Ernie, but we're gonna start with the first one. So we're gonna start with the first board, Ernie. And since it's all manual, no automatic screens here, no digital screens. I'm gonna have to put the video recording on pause so I can change the board. Alrighty, Ernie, got the first board up and running, and well, the first sport we're going to cover, Ernie, once again, is surfing. But we're not going to be able to cover it right now completely because it's it's part of the World Surf League, and it's in Aichi, Japan, September 16th to September the 21st, and it's officially known as the Tahara Pro. So what I'll do, Ernie, is I'll put the video on pause 1 second because what I'm gonna do, Ernie, is put the dry erase board up that I set up earlier to describe and the times and date. Alrighty, Ernie. I have to hold the board up manually to. Well, Ernie, I'm gonna start with. Okay, so the letters are gonna fall off here. Okay, part of the. It's I'm very sure it's part of the World Surf League. Oh, I do a lot of research. Eh? Yeah, so it's Nachichi, Japan, Achihai, Japan, September the 16th to September the 21st, but it's officially known as the Tahara Pro. Okay, so I'm gonna just take this. Oh, I'm gonna take this board over here now. So yeah, once again, you go. Just, what we do is we go to the World's Ernie and I. We just check out the World Surf League, and first thing we do is fix the lighting here. Okay, now this one, this one's got a little bit too much light on it. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of odd. Everything's on an angle. I'm well aware that the angle part of it is just well. What I'm trying to say, Ernie, is that like uh, it's the it starts off with the table being on an angle, and now everything's on an angle. I think I'll adjust it next edition. Anywhere I'll figure out how to put the studio on back to a. I have to prop one end of the studio floor. It's a tiny floor. It's not much, but I have to prop one end up. It's a lot of work. And and now I got this light in the way, Ernie, too. Like, it's just I don't know if this light was doing anything. Let's see. No, that wasn't a problem. Okay, this light was not a problem. I think it's this one needs to be. I should have switched to. I knew I should have done this. Okay, there. You gotta find your spot, I guess. Well, What I could do is just move Ernie's picture over more, so that won't get so much light on it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I guess. No, Ernie, just okay, okay. So yeah, what happened to the sign? The sign, you know, what's funny, Ernie? It's not an angle. It's the studio's on an angle. The sign is not on an angle. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually offsetting this. I'm actually offsetting it now. The studio's on an angle. You can tell by the top of the board right here. From here to the end over the other end, you can see the angle. Yeah. So it's yeah. Yeah, we just well okay, we go we'll go to the World Surf League YouTube channel, and it's gonna this time it's like it's gonna be in Japan. And once again, we hardly get a chance to put Japan, so so glad that we can put up Japan. So yeah, it's gonna start on the 16th next week and finish on the 21st. That will be the Sunday, Ernie. And it's just yeah. I mean, we don't really on Sports News Review or the World Sports News with Ernie show. Yeah, we rarely get to put the Japan up. Alrighty, Ernie. Okay, so well, we're going to go to the next sport, Ernie, because we're going to make this a quick version of World Sports News with Ernie, because we don't have anything to report on all four sports. It's all future events. So we're just going to go quick now, because like this is like all these events are be coming up. So what I'm going to do, Ernie, is put the video recording on pause so I can change out the boards once more. Alrighty, Ernie, I got the second board up. Sailing, and this time it's in France. Sail GP, September the 12th to the 13th. So it'll be finishing this weekend. So on the next edition of World Sports News with Ernie, this one will have results on. And the next event is in Switzerland on September 20th to the 21st. So very quick, a very quick turnaround for this one, where they're going to be sailing in France, and then they're going to go to Switzerland after that, and that's going to be interesting. I don't even have a clue how they're going to. Where in Switzerland? Is it Lake Geneva or something? Well, anyway, you can't look at this globe. It's too this globe would be too small. It would be definitely this globe would be too small to see that. Europe is up here, and you can. I mean, eh, on a globe, Europe is very tiny compared to the map, flat map. You were used to in life. But yeah, so yeah. I mean, I'm checking. September the 12th is well. There should be 12. Is it September 12 and 13? Well, because what I'm thinking, Ernie, is that it would be. I might have got that. Did I get that information incorrectly? Or because I don't see. I don't see it on. I don't see it on the. I'm looking right now on TSN, but I didn't look at the guide just yet. So I'm looking at the TSNs because that's where the okay. So Hard Knocks is later is the CFL football. Okay, so there must be something up with this one. Um, well, because I thought TSN would have all the Sale GP series, even and I. Well, we'll see, Ernie. We'll see if TSN is. That's the one way we're going to catch it. That's for sure. So, well, for folks out there, once again we highlight that they're sailing. So yeah, September the 12th and the 13th. I'm just like, you know what, Ernie, I'm tempted, and I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna go to the Sail GP webpage right now. I'm just gonna look up their webpage, and I think I might have got something wrong here. Just yeah, there's something I don't I think there's something incorrect that I might have to change, and it's gonna be just I don't know. Okay, I didn't. 'Cause, I would have thought for sure, Ernie, that it would be on TSN. And if it's September the 12th, okay, yeah, it does say that. So, Rockwood, yeah, the Rockwood Sail Grand Prix, San Tropez, 12th to the 13th. Yeah, I guess. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, it just, I don't know. Just, I'm kind of like, it's kind of miffed a little, just a little bit on this. And like, well, what I'm miffed about is like, it's the 12th. We don't, it's not on, it isn't on TSN at the moment. I don't see it on, like, was it on earlier? But they didn't, there's no replay of it. They would show the replay of it. Well, we'll see if it's, so I got the dates correct, Ernie. That is correct. I don't even, if we don't get to see it on TSN, I'm not sure how we see it. Maybe the Sail GP YouTube channel possibly will have their highlights. We'll just watch the highlights if we can, Ernie. Well, hopefully Sail G. We've never been on Sail GP's YouTube channel yet because we've been like lucky to just see it on TSN. And now it's a change. Now we'll have to actually try to find it again. Okay, so the video. What I'm gonna do is put the video recording on pause so I could change the boards out, Ernie. Alrighty, Ernie. Well, I know it's still a week away, but we didn't want to miss out on billiards, and of course, being in Vietnam, I didn't want to miss this out. I'm definitely gonna see how we're gonna watch this. Is gonna be a challenge, but we'll watch the highlights, Ernie, under WPA YouTube channel, and we'll see if they have the highlights. And I mean, yeah, like Ernie, it's just that it's. I can't wait to follow it more closely. And I'll give when we do the results on the billiards, we'll explain the 10 ball, 10 ball. I'm thinking, well, I don't know, bowling. Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, Ernie likes bowl. I know Ernie's interested in bowling. Once again, for Ernie, I need another. I need more of these letter boards, and I could have bowling and save on letters too. But save on letters by just getting the words like on and printed out on like these pictures like that, like the way the sports news reviews and what the sport is because it'll save a lot. It'll save a lot of letters that don't Well, of course, if I get more boards, it'd be nice. You can get more letters too. But yeah, Ernie, I mean, well, we'll move on to our last board, and well, Ernie, I mean, just it's a little different this time around with the way things are on the studio. I know that, Ernie. Um, yeah, I mean, I fixed the table. It changed everything of the height, and I mean, yeah, it's just yeah, I can't. It's sloping. It's sloping here, and I know it's sloping, Ernie. It's the floor is sloping. The entire studio is sloping, and I gotta fix that. And yeah, I mean, just too much. uh, It's really defined here for some reason. I don't know why. You know what? It doesn't have to be. Oh, it was. Oh, Ernie, it didn't have to be that bad. I could have. All this time, it could have been a little straighter. Oh, I mean, I'm just. Sorry, Ernie. I can't. I just can't. I just can't believe I could have fixed this board, or I could have fixed it earlier in the background. Yeah. So Ernie, at least we're highlighting the billiards. It's not. I know it's not the snooker, which is a little more like down like a sporting. The average person around the world knows snooker more than. But like I said, with the no 10 ball in Vietnam, uh, I guess I would have thought Vietnam knows snooker more, but maybe the 10 ball really caught on because whatever reason, like it's easier to put in like establishments. The pool tables are smaller, and yeah, I mean it's a little bit easier to play. Yeah, but okay, so Ernie, we're gonna go to the. I'm gonna put the video recording on pause one more time, and I feel bad about this show. It's not. It's really a low energy kind of show right now. I don't have results, and wait till we start doing results, and you know, I have more energy right now. I'm just taking too long for no apparent reason, right? But I'm gonna put the video recording on pause to put the last board up. All right, Ernie. We're gonna do chess. Now, folks out there say, "Wait, chess, Ernie? How does this? Ernie likes chess? Well, kind of, sort of. Ernie thought maybe once again you might have thought like like checkers is what Ernie was really interested in. But I was going, Ernie, I can't do checkers on such short notice. I don't know what's going on. I mean, we need to have another. If I had other boards, if I had a lot of extra boards wow, the studio wall is going to be repaired. I don't know what to do. This is live recording. I'm not going to re-record this. Okay. Oh man, this studio wall is just. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'll fix it later. Okay, so I mean, I don't even know. Okay, so Ernie, I mean, it's not like we tricked Ernie into putting chess up, but we like I explained to Ernie on such short notice. I would have to make sure that there's a like like a checkers championship that's like like something like the Canadian chess champion checkers something like that. Well, definitely got to put it on the radar for us and see where the Ernie definitely was going to want to see the world checkers championship, and I'm going to guarantee there is a checkers championship, and most folks out there say, I can play checkers. I'm not too familiar with chess, but I know checkers very easily. It's of course, the same board, but Ernie, it's just for like I would say like I can't just go over to this checkers tournament and play, and I know Ernie would be rooting. Ernie, I'll put a T-shirt with Sports News Review on logo on. And yeah, I mean I'm not going to go very far at all. Besides, I can't even sit at the turn. I mean, it's just like when you're talking people with prize money, and you get the best of the best, Ernie. Okay, so but we'll put it on the radar, Ernie. But we didn't say to Ernie like, hey, you like chess, don't you? You like the little pieces, and no, no, no. We just said to Ernie, well, I don't have time for to make sure that there's a tournament worthy of putting up on the board. And if I'm going to put up checkers, I mean that's got to be a really good tournament, like I say. But Ernie, and then I said, Ernie, well, Ernie, I go, chess really needs a break, for promotion out there, and people for just like if somebody out there forgets about chess and or pass it on to younger folk, and say, hey, what about chess? Try it out, chess. Uh, we should be, like I said, Ernie, we should be rooting. Well, anyways, that's the whole point, is that we're gonna promote, highlight chess, and Ernie's like, okay, yeah, that's all right. So it's once again, I know it's supposed to be sports that Ernie is interested in. Is he interested in chess? Not totally. He loves the pieces. He just loves every. Can't get enough of the chess pieces, especially the knight. But seeing him move and the move, Ernie just wants to. Ernie's interest in chess right now is just watching the players move, and we could do highlights where they go real quick, and and or with blitz chess. And Ernie loves seeing all the players move in some pattern, and like as far as for me, I'm not really a good reporter on chess. I'll have to just do a lot of good research to figure out how to explain the score. If I'm gonna do this results of this, I gotta remember that it's gonna do the score. Now, Ernie, this is a big deal because what it is, I should get into what it is, Ernie. It's the Grand Chess Tour. They've been okay. What I'm gonna do, Ernie, is gonna go on the Wikipedia page of it because I was on it earlier, and Ernie, it's just I got tremendous. I have tremendous respect for this because this is not easy. Okay, for like to be in this tournament, the 2025. Okay, so okay, what I'm gonna do is go to the Wikipedia real quick, Ernie, just to explain it. So the Grand Chess Tour, it's is many tournaments. They call it a series of chess tournaments. Okay, this would be the 10th edition of it. It's the Grand Chess Tour. It has six tournaments in it. Okay, and then there's a lot of prize money involved, good prize money involved in this. But okay, so what? Yeah, so look it up on the format, lineup, results, tournaments. Okay, the tournaments. Okay, there was like first one, two, three, four, five, six, and then I guess six tournaments, and then seven, eight, nine, and 10. Okay. Oh, okay. There's one. Okay, one first one they did in April 26th, 20 the 30th in Warsaw, Poland, and then it was in Bucharest, Romania from May 7th to the 16th. And then there was a tournament and July the 2nd to the 6th at Zagreb, Croatia. Then there was another tournament August the 11th to the 15th in St. Louis, Missouri, United States. I didn't understand. You know what, Ernie? I didn't understand it last year about this grand trip, but just caught it at the correct time, just at the right time, Ernie, where now I understand what this Grand Chess Tour is all about. So there was this one, and then there was the other one again, the 18th to 28th in St. Louis, Missouri, twice again. But okay, so yeah, I mean, there's going to be yeah. I guess we're waiting for two players, but in the finals, it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be what is it again? Yeah, from September the 28th to October the 4th, there'll be the final chess tournament on this Grand Chess Tour. Will be in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Ernie, they have to, this is a lot. Like to be the champion in chess is a really big accomplishment in someone's life because that is not easy to play. That is not an easy sport to play. And I'm calling it a sport 100%. The mental anguish in that sport is it's just mind-boggling. I mean, I just oddly enough, Ernie, I remember I called you on the phone and I played someone in chess and it was the other person's idea. Let's play chess. I said, sure. I went, I was just, okay. I said to the person, Ernie, that I only know how to do the moves. That's it. I don't really know any strategy. So you're going to win easily. And, I hope I can, So as we're playing, I was doing really good. And I ended up winning the chess match. And we only played one. And, Ernie, I mean, I I was like, wow, I didn't think I even got two queen. I even ended up with two queens. You know, like Ernie, I put a pawn all the way to the end. I would have like Ernie. I wish Ernie would have seen it, but you know, I was Ernie. I didn't know I was going to be playing chess. You know, so I didn't. You know, I could have said, "Hey, Ernie, you want to come watch chess?" But Ernie was fine with what he was doing. You know, but anyways, Ernie. Yes, yeah, I mean, like, I just like, oh, the mental anguish of playing this game, and I had no stake in it, really. I didn't care if I won or lose. I really didn't care. But I just didn't want to disappoint that person. That's why I tried so hard is I wanted that person to have some fun, Ernie. Like grown-ups, Ernie, don't like to have someone that agrees to play, but lets them quote unquote not just. In my case, I thought I was gonna the other person was gonna win. I really don't play chess at all, and I just got lucky that I don't know. I guess can you get lucky in chess or whatever? I'm not sure, but I kept asking, "Were you trying?" Because I was trying. So I don't know how good I am in chess. If you don't know, so it's kind of like, so that's my story on the chess, and we've covered chess earlier, and one of the things is that that was the biggest thing was that the convincer of chess and sports was the African Cup, and that's what I'm trying to do is promote chess because in the African Cup they had chess as part of the African Nations Cup, and I mean that was the African games. You know, the like you know their local the local thing because like you got the European game. You know, if of all when you have the Euro Cups and all that. So yeah, I mean that was like a miniature Olympic style event. You know, Ernie and chess they included. And I go, yeah, that's a good idea at the time. I'm gonna start because we mentioned that the African Games has chess, and after that it was like, hey, chess, or was it before the African Games? Either way, the African Games either helped me keep doing the chess coverage. If we haven't done chess in a while because of the four boards and everything, but right now I feel really good about covering this time because this is the one not to miss if you haven't like if people out there are really good in chess. I mean, did you know that there was that's the thing, you got yourself lucky here by coming on the Sports News Review channel and staying this long into the video with World Sports News 30 and going, hey, I'm really good in chess. And I didn't know there was the Grand Chess Tour, and there's the final coming up. And, that gives the person a chance to try to find it on the television. So, once again, and well, this is at YouTube, and, we spin the globe here. And yeah, I mean, this go around the globe. I mean, let's just pick a spot here. Like, look, we go, just like whatever. This, if YouTube is available here, my video is available there in the country. Okay, yeah. So, well, Ernie, we're gonna close off the show, but what I'm gonna do, Ernie, is one more time with pause. Well, the video recording on pause. This will be the last time we'll have the video recording on pause. Well, Ernie, it's been fun. This show's been fun. I have to work out a lot. Still have to work out some tweaks in the studio here. It's really tough. I mean, it's, you have a no. There's a laptop camera, and it just shows whatever. And I didn't realize how much this table was sinking. That Ernie, I didn't even know the studio was changing every week in the height. And now, of course, the kilter, the whole effect of the studio being off kilter is not great either. But yeah, I mean, The lighting is suspect now. I mean, I might be good enough, I guess. But well, Ernie, we had a good time on this, but we gonna do our goodbyes here. So this is where the part, Ernie, where we say thank you for watching or sticking with us on World Sports News with Ernie. So for all three of us, that's yours truly, Felix, sitting on top of the desk, and Ernie, sitting behind the desk. All three of us are saying over and out.